So welcome back to the new YouTube video. Today we're gonna cover a trade breakdown I took on Thursday and a weekly review on what happened the specific days. So first things first, let's go on the Discord. If you look here, I didn't take anything except Thursday. I took a short and I got break even, and then I took a long, which was a win. I've called out everything beforehand for free in the free Discord, link in the description. Everything is free in this. And then trade breakdown, which is what I'm making right now. Executions. This was the long for 200 points, TP hit, and this was the short, which was break even. So let's start. Okay, going into the week. Let's look what we have. Okay, we put in a reversal last week, right? And we had expansion higher, and then we had the new week open with a big gap. Usually when we have the new week open with a big gap like this, I think we have so many examples like this. Like over here, and over here. So whenever we have this scenario, what you look for is the close of the Friday. So usually this is the open, low, and the high, and the close. We usually bounce off of the Friday's close whenever we have a big ass gap on the new week open. So anyway, Monday open, expanded higher. It tapped in this bearish order block, rejected from there. Tuesday we opened, we souped Monday high, and we dumped lower, taking out the Monday low on Wednesday. Also tapping in the Friday's closing price. So over here, if you look, I didn't took a trade on this day. It wasn't clear. You could have taken a shot over here, of course. This was a clean shot from this. There was framework, but I didn't because I was sleeping. Then I didn't trade Wednesday because it was unclear, right? We didn't have a reversal. It was the day of reversal, so it usually tends to range. And then on Thursday, when we have the reversal put in, we can expect the expansion higher towards the draw, which is the all-time highs and this high. So we are looking to long in this daily candle from the open low till the high. And Friday was a bank holiday, so I'm not gonna cover that. So pretty much it, yeah. After this, went on the 4-hour chart. Let me just mark this real quick. Okay, 4-hour. If you look here, mark the open, 1800. This is the Thursday open. We have a reversal in PM session on Wednesday with FMC, of course, random. Rejected off of Friday's closing price. So let's make it dark. We had open and expansion higher in Asia and in London as well. So I was trusting this low as a low of the week, of course, and then I was trusting this low as low of the day, of course. Why? Because price had no reason to come lower, just to take out this low and then continue higher, correct? If your target is there and we already have a protected low in, usually we just continue higher. We trace to then continue, you know. So I'm not looking for 9 a.m. to open, dump lower, and take out this low. This is not what I'm looking at. I'm just looking at a continuation higher, right? What's the first target? It's the previous day high, of course, and then it's this immediate rebalance on the 4-hour. These are the targets. Now we have a drawn liquidity from the 4-hour. We go on the hourly chart and we identify some key things. First things first, we look how price has been reacting since London. So Asia expansion, all London we retraced back into this gap. We continue higher, we came lower, we rebalanced the structure, we rejected higher and expanded higher. 9 a.m. open high, took out previous day high, dumped lower, took out 8 a.m. low, rejected, 10 a.m. open low, inside of this key, and expanded higher. Right. After that we can move on 15 minute. First things first, on 15 minute, we mark out our fibs for extra confluence, you can say. So mark our fibs. Look, we have the upper quadrants right at the previous day high. You can see the blue line over here. This is the first quadrant right at the previous day high, and this is the second quadrant above previous day high. So we can look for shots from here to here. Now I did look for shots from here, but notice my high time frame bias was what? Bullish, correct? So when my high time frame bias is bullish, yet I can see a short playing in, I can take it as a counter trend move, but I did a mistake here. What I did a mistake here, I was aiming for the London lows, which I think was okay, because look, we had this build up, right? So it was okay if we just come lower at N30 and take out the London low like this. It would have been a lot cleaner, but we didn't. So I was looking to short above previous day high. Why? Because look, we expanded her at 9:15 and we tapped this quadrant fib, plus we took a previous day high. And usually most people would be expecting an expansion higher, maybe a retrace like this into this range EQ, and then a continuation higher. But of course that's not gonna happen. Why? Because whenever price takes out a high, it usually comes back lower to grab more liquidity to then push higher. So price usually collects orders from here, expands higher, sweep this, collect orders. Now it cannot just keep going higher. Right, it need to come lower to stop out some peoples, accumulate, and then expand higher to grab the stops again. This is how market works. It's not like take out the high, retrace, expansion. No, it's take out the high, retrace, sweep, expansion. Hope it's clear. Okay, this is it. Then I went to the 1 minute since I had the levels. I saw the 9:30 open up. We swept out this high. We rejected lower. Once we closed below this lower quadrant, I didn't short here because we never retested. Didn't short here. Over here we retested this quadrant. Plus we closed below, which is like A plus for me. I shorted at the next candle open high. My stop goes above this high. And as I said, I was aiming for the London lows for 268 points, which never happened. How many points did I saw? I saw 155, 56 points, and then I got break even. Right. Now when I got break even, I saw that we swept ATM low, rejected off of it, plus we had lower time frame fibs, which I don't usually trust, but they were clean. So we had these fibs where we bottom ticked the New York AM low, of course. We expanded higher. Now everything I did was on the 1 minute time frame. Okay. So look over here. We had the 10 AM open. Let me just mark out that. Okay, 10 AM open. Expansion higher. Clean expansion. Look again, same thing over here. Grab liquidity, come lower, sweep, expansion. Right. Took up previous high, came lower, sweep 8 AM low, expansion. Why? Because the draw on liquidity is still higher. It's over here. So price will continue there until we hit it. So I'm looking for longs until there. If you look here, we expand higher. We took out this high. What we need to do now, come lower, grab some more liquidity, accumulate, and then expand. We have this low, which is a very nice low to be taken. We took out this low, we tapped in the 10 AM open price, which is also a key. Tapped in there, we accumulated orders over here, 1, 2, 3, 4 minutes, and then we expand higher. Again, same thing, we expand higher, we took out this high, retrace, sweep, expansion. This time we expanded higher and we took out this high, plus we tapped the upper quadrant of this fib, this low time frame fib, right, where we had the low of the New York AM reversal. When we tapped the upper quadrant and rejected and closed below, I knew that we were going to retrace, big retrace. Usually this fibs allows us to take reversals or retracements for high time frame trends. Okay, so since I know we're gonna retrace back. I'm looking for deep retracement back into this range OTE at least, since we rejected off of it, right? Notice over here we tap P 0.79 right here, plus we retrace back in this OB, plus we took out this low and we swept out this low. Now we again grabbed liquidity, come lower, sweep, reversed. Same thing again and again from 9:30. When we grabbed this low, and we rejected and we retested this low. I longed over there. Stop goes below the low. And my TP was like 160 points. Oh, it was 200 points, my bad. Like this. So this was the long I took, and the short break even, long win. Pretty clear framework, and yeah. And then Friday we open, we hit the draw from half the week. No, half the day, bro. Half the week is on Tuesday. We reversed lower. We came back lower into the lower quadrants. Notice the close. We barely closed below this quadrant. Rejected. You could have longed like straight over here from this fib. Why? Because we never closed below it, neither did we disrespected it. So we could have caught low of the day like this on Friday. I don't trade bank holidays, so I just didn't take it. It was a very clean long, based off of only fib that I trade. So providing us for 18 hour, nice. Yeah, pretty much it. This was the long, that was the short. And then one last thing. If you look over here, like I believe in Outlook, I set eyes at Tuesday 16 June 10 a.m. 1 hour FEG, which would have been Tuesday 16 June, which is this yellow line over here, this FEG 10 a.m. Tuesday 16 June. I gave this as my target when at 10:18. So when price was over here, about here, 10:18, right? Oh yeah, 7:18, which is for me. It's New York 10:18. Over here I gave the signal for targeting this yellow line over here. After that, what we did, we dumped lower into the 10 a.m. open, and then we hit the target. We came back lower, I longed again, because look what I said. Target hit, not really expecting a reversal from here, but still getting off the charts. So I wasn't really expecting a reversal from this yellow line. I was expecting continuation till this. But if you see that, you could have taken like expansion, then we dumped before hitting the target. So the best thing you could have taken off of that signal would have been this long from here to here for 170 points. And yeah, with that, that's it for this. You guys can recommend me some videos if you want, and I'll make a video on it. And you guys can recommend me some topic, then I'll make a video on it. And if you want to join this free Discord, link is gonna be in the description. Thank you so much. Peace. How the fuck should I end this? Okay, bye.